I've been playing around with Opus Clip today and I am very impressed. Now this is an AI tool that takes our long form, medium form videos and clips them into the most viral segments available. Now it doesn't get it 100% right in how it clips, but it gives us a solid foundation to create multiple short form clips at like 10 times the speed. I went ahead and took my recent video, uploaded it into Opus Clips here, and then started to edit it myself to try and get as many short form clips as I could while the tool was working. Now within like 5 minutes, the Opus Clip tool turned out a solid 8 to 9 clips that were anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes long, right what we needed for our TikTok. Now, with the way I record videos, I typically am a webcam and I screen record like you see right here. That's not great for the Opus Clips, but we did a few workarounds and we were able to make some solid videos from these starting clips that took only a few minutes to get created for us. So go ahead and we'll dive in here. You can see the exact process we did and you can replicate it. All right, so I have a new video I just posted, how I use ChatGPT to make viral YouTube thumbnails. I popped it over into Opus Clip here. Now, I really love the speed that we're able to get these clips. I'm just playing around with it right now to kind of get an understanding of it. But I'm on a free trial. I've done 2 videos so far, clipped them out, and we get what? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 clips right there. I think the last one was a longer video, and maybe I got like 12 clips. Now, overall, the content, the visuals it shows aren't on point. I love that it has my webcam in there because that's typically how I'm going to do my short form videos anyways. But what we can do is we can change the top portion of this. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this clip. I'm going to pop it into ChatGPT, or if it's too big of a video, I will get the transcript for it, pop it into ChatGPT, and then have ChatGPT tell me visuals that I can create for every 3 to 6 seconds or something. So if I don't have a part in the screen recording that makes sense for that video, then I won't do it. I'll create our own little animation. And that way we can kind of utilize all these clips in a efficient, fast manner. These clips are being used on our short form platforms to kind of promote our daily video. So we'll do this opening clip, 99% viral, it says, likelihood this video will do well. It has a good little hook or whatever from the beginning. But let's go ahead, we're going to download this guy. All right, so ChatGPT has analyzed the video, it kind of broke it down, and now it gave me little clips for every 3 seconds pretty much here. Now, MidJourney, we're going to be able to get 5-second animation clips, and then you can extend those as well if something makes sense. But let's go ahead and just create our graphic. Now, we can get a certain style or a certain way that we want to have our image. So if you want it lifelike, if you want a Pixar style, whatever it may be, you know, you can do. So we just got our prompts, we got the animation idea. So we're just coming here, we're letting MidJourney do its thing. You get 4 options when you're using MidJourney. I'm going to go ahead and choose which one I like the best. You know, we're just going crazy. Color, things that pop. This looks nice. Sweet. Now we're going to go our animation down here. We could save this and we could pop it into our images, and then you have your starting frame. Or you can just come down here to animate image. You have the auto, low motion, high motion. This just lets MidJourney do its thing and decide what it wants to animate. Works very well. But if you have something in mind, then you come to manual. Low motion is small movements. What's it say here? Yeah, create with low amount of motion. High motion is a lot of movement. So in our case, you know, we're looking slight zoom in with parallax on desk. So I click low motion, popped it in here. There's our motion low. We're going to change what we say here. Boom. Now we're getting our first visual. Now while that one's going, I can go ahead and do another one here. I'm just going to let it do its auto thing. So it's going to do whatever it wants on that one. And we'll just kind of find which clip we like the best. We'll pop it in here with our editing software. All right, so first clip is ready. We can choose between the 4. Now again, we're just trying to have some visual aspects going here. You know, do we want it just slightly going, panning across? This one that's high movement's pretty solid. They all look pretty good, you know. That one has the screen going as well. The others don't. I think I like that the most, and it has the most amount of motion there. So what I do, just click in here. We're going to save that, and then that's going to be our first 3 to 5 seconds of our clip. Now, we should look at what I'm actually saying, because now if I'm talking and this makes sense to go for 10 seconds or 15 seconds, here in MidJourney, you can come down here and we can extend our clip right here. The auto, the manual, low motion, high motion once again. So overall, pretty solid. All right, let's download our raw video file. All right, so here in CapCut, we have a new project. We can start uploading our files. So here's our clip. I'm gonna grab the desk clip. There we go. Crop this a bit. All right. Let's use ChatGPT to build an awesome and high converting. Now, as you can see with MidJourney, we can pop out these visuals pretty quickly. Opus Clip does a great job at finding those kind of snippets of text and voice that work in the social media sense. So it is a pretty good natural fit here for speeding up the process if you're doing YouTube videos and you're looking to clip them and create something a little bit high powered. Now you could set this up in like an N8N automation that works through as an agent to create these all the way through automatically. Now, obviously, we like to have some form of human intervention in there just to make things better. But as you can see, it takes very simplistic kind of prompts to get the visuals that are going to look kind of cool and add in there. And we just come through here and we can pop these through, creating some pretty high visual stuff. Now, we also have the screen recording footage. Like, that's how I do most of my videos when I'm teaching. So I could take those screen recordings when it's relevant and show that as well. But for something like TikTok or YouTube Shorts, educational type of things aren't really what's grabbing people's attention. It's more we're trying to grab eyeballs and stop them from scrolling, and then we can point them to the more educational quality content. All right, so we export there. That overall turned out very good. Now, that was the first time trying it, just making those Opus clips turn out a little bit more of what's going to grab attention with a simplistic model, not having to put too much effort in. Looks pretty solid as far as just getting clips. Now, I can go in and we're going to start maybe looking at how to automate that exact process right there. So Opus Clip is one that you can just buy a membership, or we can use N8N and some other tools out there to cause this same process to happen, because this is kind of how we want all of our medium form content to be spliced down into the short form content on a daily basis. And that's exactly what we talk about in future videos. So go ahead and follow along, guys. It would be great to have you. We are talking about AI in business, and I'm looking to just create content every day for you guys, show you how we are doing it in our business as well as our clients' business.